Mais là, does it work? Pourquoi ici? Oh, do I need to go in book YouTube as well? Regarde une fois, Yorim, si tu me vois.
Non. En direct. C'est toujours en attente de beaucoup.
Regarde une fois, Yorim, si tu me vois. Ah. Okay, we should be there. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Okay, we should be there. Yeah. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing fine. Okay, we should be there. Okay, on a trop d'écho. Hello, everybody. Yeah, there is some echo. Is this better? I'm trying to find out how this is all working.
Yes, I think I can't hear you echo anymore.
Okay, it's because I had it open to see what it gave on YouTube, and I think that's the problem. So we should be good. So thank you for being there. Thank you for participating.
Welcome.
And yeah, I think we should start. I just gonna ask my kids to, because we have like a troop of kids in the hallway. We are all home, so we will have kids coming through. We will have some background noises. I have a family. We'll cannot make them disappear. Wouldn't want to. Nana, va jouer? Because they are all curious, of course. So I hope you all find a book to read. I'm going to read this one, which is the French version of Her Radiant Curse, if I'm not mistaken in the English title. And I'll be reading, first of all, for the Controzy, because I need this book for TBR-athon, which is also this weekend. And we needed a fantasy, which is part of a series. And it must have foiling. I don't know if you can see it, but it does. In French, it does. Like the little parts.
It's a really pretty cover.
I find two. I think there is only this one in French, but I think in English there are two different ones.
Maybe.
And so I'm going to be reading this one. And I'm very curious to see what you're all going to read. And what you're all starting with.
Well, I'm going to be starting with, it's called 1 Week to Win the Chocolate Maker by Timothy Janowski. It was on my TBR list. It's a very overdue arc that I need to try and clear off my shelf. So I think it's a contemporary romance that's a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory retelling, but for adults. Yeah. So like, I have no idea what it's going to be like.
I'm curious because you talked about it in a video. I'm curious to see, because I'm like, how are they going to do that?
Yeah, I'm like, is it going to be serious or is it going to be kind of, satire-y? I don't know. But I've liked them before. I've liked the author before, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to work.
Ça freeze. It seems something is not going right. Yorim? Is it all right at your places? Because I am notified by one of the kids that on their computers the stream has been freezing. So Clio is also here. I don't know, how do I do it? Does this work? Yes.
There you
go. Clio is also here. Hi. She's going to be reading Red Winter, and I'm going to see if somebody else have already put, because there's lots of people. I didn't expect that. I also don't know what times it is approximately everywhere, so I hope it is a time that's fine for everybody.
Yeah, let us know what time it is so we can.
I know we have 1 hour difference. We are later.
It's the UK. It's 1 p.m. here.
We have 2.
So yeah, 1 hour.
And for Clio, that's the same because we're in the same country. Let's see what other people are reading. So there are people who are already reading a lot. Well done.
Very impressive.
Yeah. So the cat is 1 out of 10. And his name is Meliodas, and he lives on my desk. He also likes to walk over the keyboard. So if you see stained strings happening, that's the cat. So I have help. Huh? This is, for those who don't know, this is Tilia. You know her as Mizu on Discord. She's with the Condrosi as well. And she's often my camera woman. Any other books? No, not yet. So I thought it would be nice to go over the idea of how this readathon works at the start of the sprints, so that if somebody joins late, it would be clear, so that we can ask more questions, but also with the little changes we have made. So basically, this is team-based, and if you haven't picked a team, if you're here, then you should, and you should also be on Discord, because Azrael, because every prompt that is being read for by your team will give a word or clue for one out of two prayers that you need to assemble again. So without the Discord, you don't have the clues, and you don't have the communication with your team to see what it could mean and what the prayer is. So the prayers are like Googleable, but please do not, because it has to stay fun. And so there are 20 prompts. They are the same for each team, and they are all based on a tree. And you read a book, and we have put a little change. It used to be like one book is read, is giving the word or clue, but now you will have to pick one of the two clues, so prayer A or B. But if you fill out the book log form, then it's more clear. And then instead of one book, it gives one prompt, because there is a big difference in between the two teams. The Aduatusi will have to count 750 pages to get one, and the Kandrezi will have to get to 1,000 pages, because you are with a lot of people. That was so wow. I expected maybe 2 or 3 people. And, we are with so much more.
Yes, it really exploded in the last couple of days.
I had put it in to have it on pages with pages overview of all readathons. Yeah. And I know that's where many people go to find.
Yeah.
So that's maybe why it made such a level up. But it makes me happy, because I created something people are attracted to, and that was the idea.
Yeah, and it's more fun if there's more people.
Well, I hope that it will not get too some way too easy, or because if it's found in one wing, then there is not much left to do. So the idea was to keep you busy and having fun a month, and so we'll see. I hope it will go well, but I think we are creative and a nice community, so we'll find ways around anything that bugs, and I will have learned a lot and can adapt a lot of things for maybe next year, because of course I thought it could be something we could repeat. But that's why I put a bookwood story on it, because I didn't want to do maybe the same thing every year. So by doing it that way, maybe next year we'll have something completely different, but it will stay around the forest and everything we have in there. I might have some ideas already. That happens, and then maybe for the year after, I don't know, but we'll see. So I don't know how many. Only 8 minutes. I thought I would talk for 30. So if anyone has questions, let me know, so that I have something to talk about. Yeah, that means that many are from Europe. But because I saw there are many from the States, but I noted down, but there are -6, -8, -1 is 9 a.m. That's I think the United States then. But there are between -6 and -9.
That's 6 because 2 p.m. is 14 hours.
Yeah. So wow, up so early for me. Thank you.
They've got more of a chance to make a good start on the day.
Yes, we did. It seems that we all had a cursed day today. Well, cursed. I was warned yesterday evening. But
At least you were expecting it.
we did have a good laugh.
It
But
was funny.
it was funny, but it's not fun.
Indeed, no. The concept is not fun.
So my 14-year-old, because we're not going to keep it inside us, my 14-year-old was eager to be drunk. So instead of having him do that behind our back, we allowed him to do this testing in the safe place of our house. We also warned him that everything that came in the aftermath of that would be his problem. But I think now we have 5 kids saying never again. He was like, nope, not doing that again. And the younger ones who were very curious were like, that was scary.
Yeah, they were scared at the end.
Getting drunk in front of your parents is just, I don't think that's a good idea at any age.
Well, the thing is, he's my son, but he's my husband's stepson. And so they have another bound. Because I never drink alcohol. It's a conviction. But well, it was an experiment. Yeah. Okay.
I see a couple of people talking about ARC August as well. I'm doing the same, trying to kind of double dip and work through some ARCs this month.
Yeah, that's something I never tried. ARCs. I don't even really know how it works.
If you're interested, like NetGalley is really, really simple. That's how I get them. Or you can talk to publishers directly. They tend to, like NetGalley, obviously it's just ebooks. I sometimes get a couple of like small UK presses send physical books out, and sometimes sometimes they're better because you do get through them, because I feel like if you've got something physical, I feel more of a responsibility. But on the other hand, NetGalley's keeping track of it for you, so that's also helps. And I'm just bad in general at requesting way too many books, going, I can absolutely get through that this month. And then I end up like now going, I have such a massive backlog I need to try and clear that I need a whole month just dedicated to it.
That's why I'm afraid of not getting to them. But also I read in French mostly, living in Wallonia. And if I request ARCs, they will be for French books. I'm not sure that they will be translated. So I avoid that. But I've been trying to find out how to get my hands on the books that will be translated. But it seems to be very, very difficult. I have approached some authors because we have quite a local scene of authors here, and they are very open with libraries and they speak to people. And they don't know. They say, like, sometimes it's the Belgium or the French, because they work often with France edition houses that decide to translate. But sometimes it is the English-speaking, the US ones. And then it's more difficult to know. And so I've never found how to get my hands on those books.
Yeah.
And I know there is one that I read a lot, is Anatrice. She has been translated. And now we have one, and I need to read it, from Namur. We went in May, we went to see the Sky Observatorium of the University of Namur, which is like not even half an hour from our house. And there was like this big announcement of a book. And that one has been translated. And now it's on my wanting to read list.
That's the book you read from university.
Yes, because it's written, it's on KU, and it's translated from French to English, and it's like very local. So I want to read it now because I want to talk about it. But it's not on my TBR this month.
It must be harder.
Maybe next month.
Maybe next month.
Maybe next month. Yeah, but like this one, I have put a lot of books, and I hope I will make it through them all. But
I picked something for every prompt. I don't realistically think I'm going to get through them all, but I picked something, so I was ready.
I made the pile of possibilities. I took 5 for each, which is already a lot of pages. And I have keep apart all the prompts that I have the book for on my Kindle or at home, so that if I need an extra read, or if one didn't came in from the library, I could pick from there. But all I asked came in. So I have like 5,000 pages, which is a lot.
A lot, yeah. I really like, though, that because there's so many prompts and we're working as a team, we don't have to read every prompt. So, because there was a couple that I was like, I've got a book, but I don't know that I'm excited about it. It's nice to be able to go, right, I'll focus on one of the other prompts and let someone else pick up that then. Like, I really like that. It's a nice touch.
Well, I also, the trouble is with the library, I need to ask them. And so I need to pick. But then
in advance.
No, in advance.
And this one for August, I needed to pick a lot in advance because the library closes from mid-July to mid-August. Like we have National Day the 21st, and then we have a holiday the 15th of August. And so they close between those two.
Oh.
And so if I need to ask books like at least 2 weeks in advance when they come from other libraries to make sure they arrive, because they come like from the whole province. And the little book taxi only comes on Wednesday. And so I asked them mid-June. And some only came in just before it closed. So
that's good you got them, though.
Yeah, for once, yes, because last year at some point I had like
In December, you had
so many books that came in months after asking for them. And then I was like, it's stuck like that. It's like, oh no.
And you're like, what do I do with them now?
So
make it through it eventually.
Yes, but then I prioritize them. So it's a thing, but yeah, that's why I put my readathon in August, because I would know way beforehand what I would need.
Yeah, and you had a head start, which is nice.
Yeah, but well, it's the advantage of creating it all.
Yeah,
I worked on it I started in January.
Yeah, you started talking about it in January, and then you had a real idea of the game
in
March,
March, April.
March, April, and then since then it's been evaluating quite.
And then I have a think tank at home. It's like I need something for this, I need something for that.
I'm a real living brainstorming dump. Actually, she just tells everything she has in her mind basically to me.
It's easier that way, but
I
you
know.
think with me, and you have great ideas sometimes.
Thank you.
A kid. So, I don't know. Shall we maybe start reading? Yeah, because I don't see many people arriving more. So, if nobody has questions to go, let's read a little bit.
Yes, sounds good to me.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's see if I can make this work. I have prepared this. That works. I don't know. I think I'm going to mute over here. How I do to start it? I will need to go over here, I think. If I do start here, do you see it over there? Yes. Okay. Well, happy reading, everybody. We'll see each other in 45 minutes. Hi. I hope
Hi.
reading went well. I read 43 pages. How did you do?
Wow, well done. I read about 3 paragraphs because I've been doing this, trying to set up set up my new phone off of my broken phone, and it's
No.
annoying. So I kind of, while it was loading things, I did read a little bit, but probably only a couple of paragraphs.
But the phone needs to be done. I wouldn't even know how to do that. I have a husband for that.
Yeah, you would call that instead.
He's very good with everything tech, and I am very bad with everything tech. So I just
I'm-
hand it over.
I'm okay as long as it does it the way it's meant. You know, the way it says it'll do it. It says do this and do it, and I can follow it. It's when it goes, oh no, we can't log you into that, and I'm like, but that's the next stage. What do you mean? I can't go off on my own. I need to be able to like follow the steps it says. So we're just very gradually working through them.
I hope it will work out.
Thank you. But yeah, I probably did the least reading out of anyone here. So at least there's that.
Well, Tilia did some audiobook.
Well, I make a little gift for my little sister's birthday something. I make her something, so I listen to an audiobook from the same book I'm reading. So eventually, in the end, I read 40 pages.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
The cautious traveler's guide to the wasteland, I think it's called in English. I read it. It was good.
Yeah, the cautious traveler's guide to the
Yeah.
wasteland.
It's this one.
It's a really nice cover, and it sounds like a good title.
It was very special, but I really liked it, and I read it on paper. But Jorim finished him in audiobook, and he said the audiobook is very fun.
Well, I listened to the beginning, and I do like it.
It's well done.
It was easy to follow along with the audiobook as well. So
Wow.
we're not reading that.
Well, we don't need to read it.
No.
Let's see.
Can be productivity as well.
A lot of productivity, and that's very well. Reading is not mandatory.
At least I wasn't the only one.
But things have to be done. I rushed this morning to do everything that I had to do, and to try to be a little bit present on Discord. But Saturday is like laundry and stuff. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
At least though you've got the afternoon now free.
Indeed. And well, I try to read now because tomorrow afternoon we are off to a museum.
Oh, nice.
And that will be in the vlog, and it's an archaeological museum of Namur. And normally we have collections going from, and I don't know if it's the same word in English, but the Paleolithic. So like the very first humans up to the Middle Ages. So we should have some Roman vestiges in there. Oh, Lego blocks. And we should have, because Namur used to be a Roman city. And so normally there's also be some Celtic stuff. I hope so.
Very on theme.
Yes, but then there were indeed two tribes, and the Condrosi tribe, we have a region called the Condros, and I don't think they do it anymore because there have been some accidents, but they used to have a rally, and what's called the rally of the Condros.
Oh, nice.
But that's the other, well, it's more like everything that's we, and we are like, it's less known here, but there used to be a tribe, but where exactly, I didn't find out. But the map I used is a real historical one. So there normally at some point, the tribe over here worked with Namur. So I hope to find out Sunday, tomorrow. And then not next week, but the week after, we have a more local museum that's also covering history. But I have no clue what's in their collection. So
That'll be exciting.
it's very small and there's not really a website or stuff like that. So we'll see.
That'll be fun.
But it will be in the vlogs, of course.
Of course.
try to put that in there.
Basically, everything we do right now outside the house.
Yeah,
Our
everything goes into no. I didn't film yesterday.
Oh.
We went to like the park of a castle that is transformed in like a very big playground. And I had to let them out at some point somewhere they are not used to because my kids are outdoor kids. And there was like cosplay going on of Keep Up Demon Hunters. And Mayrin really loves that. And it's her birthday tomorrow. So we went there so she could meet Romy. And she was very happy and very excited and very shy at the same time.
Oh, that's nice.
The whale sounds. I have been wondering, like, I thought the boys put on some music with whales, but no, Mayrin has been reading these sprints.
Oh.
These are these little books. I had quite a discussion with her at the library when we filmed the kids edition, because, well, she will be 7 tomorrow, and she still wants me to read like this type of like 1-word page books to her.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, we are doing that for a very long time now. Can we read something more interesting for me?
For
and
you.
So the whale sound is coming from the book. So she has been reading somehow. But it's nice because the 2 youngest have dysphasia. And they cannot learn to read. So they are not able to associate the sound of the letter with the letter. Which means that, well, learning to read will be quite difficult. And keeping them interested in books is one of the things that I absolutely want to do, because I feel somehow reading, if it is an audiobook or me reading their stories, is important for development, for knowledge, and keeping the interest in that alive. And that's not always easy. Because like Mayrin, the 1-word books, and so
Naoki does listen. He likes listening to stories.
Naoki, then he makes me read like old French classics in like very old French, and then he says, "I like books with a beautiful text."
Oh.
Yes, okay, I'm gonna find you some app that reads them. Because, I'm bilingual French. Dutch, but I went to school in Dutch, so the old French pronunciations are not what I'm the best in.
A little bit harder.
And so I'm like, can we read something else? But no, we cannot. It's that or books about snails.
Yeah. Choices.
So it's like, okay. But no, I try to make them try out different stuff. And so most of the books that I will be reading with them in August, I picked out to be different. And we'll see what piques their interest, because I took out the one on Vivaldi, which we can watch whilst listening to the summer. And we had Zecht being here last weekend, and he's a violinist, so I tried to use that moment to get Mayrin into that book. I was like, no, not going to listen to that, no. But when we come back, he records the representations we go to, and then he sends them to me, and so that she wants to listen. So then she listens to classical music, but not, I don't know. But I try. I tried
Still
very
doing,
hard.
still doing well. Listening to classical music.
It's not
Well,
the same context.
no, it's not the same thing, but I'm not going to take them with me to the concert.
No, that's not something that's gonna work
not,
out. I
not,
think.
not going to work out. But we'll have to see. Oh, Clio, it's not a bad example at all. I know that you have your readathon to wrap up. And I know that Louise has to make work her phone because she needs it. So no, it's not a bad example. And I'm already glad that you're here because I feel less alone. I just would like to be able to put the kids out. I feel they make a lot of noise for nothing.
Yeah, it adds to the experience. And they
Well,
were so involved in the videos and the announcements that
They did had a lot of fun. It's like
Oh,
when I
it's
told
so fun.
well, it was fun, but then I told the boys we are going to paint you like the very stereotypical picked thing. They were like, yes.
So-
We went out like for 4 hours to film that.
Yeah, poor
it was
people.
it worked. Like it was really good. I think every time I've told anyone about the readathon, I've been like, even if you don't do the readathon, you need to watch the video
But
because it's so
we were
good.
so happy with that
Yeah.
because well, it didn't take 4 hours to film, but we did
No.
the whole forest, and
Mhm.
we
Yeah.
because behind us there is 3 forests that are like one, and a part of that is the Wanhériffe forest, and the 2 others have another name, but French also. And but it's like one part, and it's hard to know which part really is which one. I know that the storytelling I did with the little ones is very much certain. The Wanhériffe one. The fight is way more on the other side, so it might be the other one, but we made them walk through the woods, and normally they have to stay on the roads. We go out a lot, and we care about nature a lot. And in these woods, there are deer, and there are wild boar. And there are several types of birds who nest on the ground. So I say you stay on the paths because I don't want them to go disturb any wildlife or fall into a badger hole because you don't see them. But also it's hills, so it's all going down, and I'm afraid that they just end up all the way down. And so they now I was like, you can go, and they were like, yes. And then there is Jorim is walking over that tree, but it's like 2 or 3 meters fall if he falls off it. It's like, can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that? Make sure you do not fall down.
Yeah.
But he's becoming a firefighter, so he has a lot of physical training at school.
Yeah, to get
And
there.
so I was like, okay, try. If you're not certain, go back. But no, he made it. He made it. But it's highly sped up, all of it, because I think otherwise,
Would have been very
yeah. But no, it was a lot of fun. And they like it. And I wanted to do like the more family thing, but then the more kids things do not really take on BookTube. But I'm gonna stick to that because my kids are like certainly like Tilia, Jorim, and Niklaus. They have difficulty picking books because in the library it is a lot. And especially Niklaus, he's much submerged by it. It's like too many. He doesn't know what to go for. And on the internet, there is so few, or we find so few people talking about what is also available to us, because middle grade is not easily translated. Yeah, there is the very big franchises, but these do not seem to work for especially Niklaus. And so we're always looking for something that he might enjoy and that you can say, like, try this. And now I saw one online not that long ago, but on a French YouTube channel, that he said, I'm gonna try that one.
There you go.
But so we try to put things in so that people who read can make their children read, because everybody's like, but I don't get my kids to read.
Yeah, I think middle grade's not as
Yeah, that's the timer, but I'm gonna pause that.
Middle grade. It's pretty big over here now, but I think obviously it's more of an American thing, or it started out as more of an American thing. So it's maybe just not taken off in
Well,
translation as much.
we have this very strange middle grade. Donne-moi une fois, Nicolas, le serment de cette miroir de la table. Like we have series like this one who are sold as middle grades, but then
They're still quite big.
it's big, and even if the lettering is quite big, Niklas will not pick up a book of like, this is the third one, this is 420 pages.
Yeah, that's quite big for middle grade, I would have thought.
They do a lot of like this, like the Le Manoir de Castelcats I'm reading, it's also like it's middle grade, and then no, it's like a strange thing to do. But then they have like these smaller books, like the Babysitter Club format of books. Those, then they are so sometimes too easy, and then also so stereotypical in the stories, and then Niklaus doesn't want to read them.
Yeah,
I have tried to pass on the Babysitters Club.
I did read them all,
but we didn't like them that much.
Well, I enjoyed them when I read them once, but it wasn't that I got like obsessed over it like you told me you were. I didn't like all the ones I read that I got from you.
Yeah,
I reread some of the Babysitters Club. I think it was last year. Was it this year?
No,
I can't remember.
This year.
I found some
for old school April. Because
they were mysteries.
Yeah, I had one. I think the very first one, and most of my old stuff, when I moved out, my parents stayed there because I moved out to like small apartment, and then it went with my sister, who's 5 years younger, because her then partner had a brother with kids the right age, and most of the stuff never came back.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna reread them. Louise is doing that. I'm going to, so we can chat about them. And I went up to the attic, but they were all in Dutch. And I think I've put them in a Dutch free little library because I couldn't find them anymore. But at some point, I was like, the three younger ones, or Merin is never gonna read in Dutch. It's just she's already so troubled in French, so we are not even going to try. And I think to make space, I put them in Flanders because I didn't find them. I emptied out all the attic and I didn't find them.
There's a lot of them. They would take up a lot of space to keep.
I had like 5 or 6 left.
I think when I was the age to be reading them, when I read them, I got them only from the library. I didn't own any of them.
My mom bought them. I had a lot of is it called the Club of 5? Annie Blitton?
Oh yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
Do you see the one I mean?
I know the one you mean.
And then I had a lot of books that were translations from German. And I've been looking because I don't have them. I had the trilogy set like in Algeria and stuff, and I cannot even find the Dutch versions anymore.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna look, but it turned out they were all German, originally written in German. Yeah. But I went to the library, I think, every week when I was young. I read like 7 books a week.
Yeah, I would come out with stacks taller than me, because that was my mom's thing. She would take us to the library, because we didn't really have enough money to be buying, especially how fast I went through books.
I got them like for my birthday, and we have like Saint Nicholas, and then Cat's Tail, and Christmas and stuff like that. I would get books because I did only read. But no, I read library only. My parents didn't read. And I go through the library again, the same thing. If I would buy everything we read each month, 1, no space. 2, we just have very thin waistlines. because eating wouldn't be very much possible. There is like I think 60 books from the library here. Yeah, but then if I would buy that all, it would be a lot.
And they're expensive, especially if it's more middle grade and things that you get through quite quickly. They're expensive.
Yeah, I feel books are getting more expensive as well.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Another Babysitters Club fan. The thing is, if I followed well along, you're like both 10 years younger than I am.
I don't know.
I'm in my 40s.
Oh, well, I'm. Oh God, I'm 30. I want to say 37, but I can't do math. Maybe 38.
So yeah, so they stayed popular a very long time because I was like 11, 12 when I read those. So they stayed long.
Yeah. I don't know if they've updated them.
I'm 44. I'm from 82.
I get all
I'm one of those who
how old am I? And having to count it.
You're like 40. I was like being nice. When I was a kid, we had like a little jury club in the library, which I participated in a few years. So I read about
like, Flanders.
4 to 5 books every month, and we needed to like choose the best from. And they were like put in like more visible in the library to like other kids reading them. But
they do more in Flanders in those type of things.
And they needed to read a lot of books too.
Okay. Yeah. My sister didn't read, so I didn't pass on a lot of stuff. But then she took it. But
I was the other way around. My brother is 6 years younger than me, so it was a lot of my things that then got given to him. But luckily, he's only in like recent years started really like reading for enjoyment. So none of my books got stolen. It was just my toys.
My sister is like from 87, so she's 5 years younger than I am. But she also had a lot of trouble reading with dyslexia. And she read the Harry Potters, and I think that's the only book she read.
I think for a lot of people, that's the only book they read.
Well, I didn't. Never, ever.
And you didn't read them?
No. I read Lord of the Rings when I was 18. And Harry Potter came a little bit later. Or just in that time.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. I wasn't into it. It felt too young.
It was maybe a little bit just out of sync. I think I was bang on. Like, I think I was about 11 when Harry Potter is about 10, 11. So it tied in really well. Yeah, for me that didn't work. But then also when I started reading fantasy, I've read Clio will know all the Raymond A. Weiss books. Like everything that I could get my hands on. And then I had almost all that I could get my hands on. I bought from the library and stuff. And it was all in Dutch. And when I moved to Wallonia, I didn't have the space. So I put them all in 3 little libraries. And now, I regret that. Now you just need to gradually take them back.
Well, no, because I can't find them here. And the worst thing is with translations, like the Raymond A. Weiss ones, there are a few translated to French. But not all. They are almost all translated to Dutch. But living in Wallonia, I cannot get a Dutch or a Flanders library card. And Tilia cannot get them from me. So her dad lives in Flanders, so she has both. But she cannot get these books out of the library for me because they are adults. And they really divide the cards. Like it says you can't.
So they really enforce it.
In Wallonia, that's not the case. They don't mind. She can ask a book for adults. They will give it.
Yeah. When I was younger, I think my mom had to speak to a librarian, and she basically just told them, she's like, that girl goes through so many books. You need to slow down. So I got given they put like an adult card onto my account because it meant I could read adult books because I was reading above my age group. But also it meant instead of getting, maybe it was like 6, you could get like 30 at a time. So I had the adult card from when I was about 8 or 9, but
That's
I
great.
didn't know that anywhere really enforced it that strictly.
Well, in Flanders, or at least where she is from, because then Flanders, I know there is big differences between the cities. Yeah, but I feel Leuven is way less strict than Kortrijk. And also where I grew up near Brussels. So we had a restriction, but not that severe, because I went at 12. I went into the young adult, which was from 14 and up. And since that was like one shelf,
Yeah,
I read adult book at 13, 14 years old. But again, I was also the one leaving with the big stack and having read it all the next week.
I do know, like when I was still in school, we went a lot to the library with
school,
with our school, and so we were allowed to choose our books by ourselves and check them out by ourselves. So maybe they do that too, because sometimes you just browse around and then bring back a book you can't read.
In Wallonia, they don't. There are schools, but not the one of ours. They don't go to the library.
I went to the library a lot.
And we did that too, but it was like on lunch break.
And we really like during period time, and I remember being told that you need to wait till we're back at school to read them. Please watch when you're walking, please.
Yeah.
I tried more than once too, but never hurt myself.
Wow. At least there is a few. Yeah. There is a few kids who read, at least in this country.
Yeah.
But it's hard because Jorim reads, and he reads everything that I put in his hands. So I'm like, this is good, read it. And I made him read the duology that goes like this. And the problem is they are in French, they are pink. So
like you're reading
the other guys in his class were like, you're reading girls' books.
Girls' books.
But no, it's not girls' book. But yeah, it's sad that it works that way.
I was the same, Clio, because I think YA really only kicked off maybe when we were about in kind of early 20s. It suddenly exploded, that kind of category. Before then, you just went from the children's to the kind of straight into the adult.
Yeah.
And then you took your chances. If you picked up something you shouldn't have been reading, then you learned to deal with the mental scars.
Yeah. We were more fierce warriors.
You can go, well, that's my trauma now.
I do think in YA there's very much a difference between like YA books for like 12-year-olds and then like 16 to 18 years old.
There is.
So even in that category,
it's more, I think, more a sales argument. And also parents became way more like, how do you say that in English? You would call them chicken mothers.
Helicopter parents, I think we would call the same.
Like, this is dangerous, and I get these troubles with other parents a lot for that, because I raise my kids like we are in the 90s. There is the door, out. Go play outside. Here is a book, read, do stuff, and I occupy them at some points, but I want them to be independent and to do stuff. And we have like a little playground 3 streets from here, and I made sure they can no sidewalks. They can go on the street without being taken by a car, and I leave them go. And many of the parents, like in the classes, go like, "You let them do that? You're completely crazy. Cars, cars. Yeah, teach your kid how to walk on the street. There is no problem." And yeah, it's just to making so. Oh yeah, they do have a restriction. I don't remember when I was a member in Leuven. I was an adult, but then I lived there 1 year, and I don't know. I got lost in that library. Yeah, it's all at the time. It was all in concrete, and it felt so cold. I don't know if it's still that way. We'll go.
We
We'll
should
go.
next.
When we go,
When we
the
go.
10th, we'll jump in the
That's next
library.
week, yeah.
But yeah, no, but I make them learn stuff, and many parents are afraid. So I guess for books it's the same.
Yeah, I guess. I think for most things it's the same. There's quite a lot of not overbearing, but kind of protecting children taken maybe a bit too far.
Well, it depends. It's like we had. I reread that book. I don't know when it was, and I made it read it till last November.
Yes.
It was. How is it called in English again?
I have no idea. But it was about.
I choose to live. I think it's about Sabine Dardenne, who was abducted by Marc Dutroux. Everybody knows Marc Dutroux. It was when we were young.
Like,
and
you guys were probably kids when he was walking around.
Yeah. I know one of the girls that disappeared in that period. I knew her, so that's maybe parents got very scared with that.
Yeah. The bigger shift started.
Yeah, people got scared, and I think it's not the parents that kids our age at that point, because we just had to deal with it. I think it's the kids afterwards.
Yeah, I had a teacher once. She normally does this religion, but we talked more about something else. We talked about that because she's like 5 years younger, maybe the age of Louise and Clio. And she said, like, I always grew up with that idea in my head from you need to be scared of going outside. And so she really told us once when I blew my 18th, like, my candles for like when I turned 18, it was like, that's a problem that's over with. And
world doesn't get safer when you're an adult. It just shifts. It just shifts. But I think teaching awareness is important. And then I tell them, you go there, you don't go everywhere else. And I know they are where they are supposed to be. And there are no more like these public phones, because we had a card, and if you had a problem, you just took a public phone and you called. Way. So we did provide Niklas with a GSM so that he could call us if something went wrong. But for the rest, they are often outside.
They also love going.
Yes. But I think it's because you make them, and that's why I want to make sure that they read as well.
Willing to force them to go outside.
And to find things that they can read. So we will be putting into our vlogs like the children's books we've read. Not all. I'll make them pick their favorite. And I've already said Tilia and Jorim will have to do reviews.
Yes.
And we will.
Be my first, but...
No, you did already. But Jorim is going to be forced, and we will all have to deal with his English because
the hardest part.
He is forced to do presentations in English in school, and No, not yet. And his English is French English. It's worse than mine.
Yours?
But the accent still's there.
It's because you're used to other languages.
But
if you're not, born with that language in your head, like you obviously sound like you don't speak it.
I don't know. There are people you couldn't tell.
Yeah. I work with someone. He is Dutch, and I thought he was American for years, because his accent is so American. Because I think he said he learned most of his English from watching things like Friends on TV. So that's his accent is. You genuinely would think he was from the States.
Yeah. Well, I watched things like what's it called in English? Dangerous Minds, Criminal Minds, stuff like that.
Oh yeah. I like that.
And Charmed.
Yes, I remember that one as well.
I watched older movies with my grandma on TV, like but they were in English.
I need to make you watch Charmed.
Yeah, you taught me that.
The older ones, not the new ones. And we didn't.
You wanted to, but we didn't.
I made you watch the very old The Secret Garden.
Yeah, no, that was great.
We had
love
like
that
the huge discussion at home, like the Sacred Garden, the new one of the old one.
Because I'm in love with that book. Mom even got it out of the bookmarks for me.
Oh, Buffy, yeah, maybe.
And
I don't have those.
And I fell in love with that story. And then for a birthday party, watched once the movie, the remake of it, and that wasn't so pretty. So we told me and get to watch the old one, and I love the old one even more. So
No, you know what I'm gonna make her watch? Xena Warrior Princess.
I was just about to say that. I am just gonna rewatch it really soon. I had the notion the other day. I think I've got them all in DVD, and I was like, I need to go get them and rewatch it and see if it's.
I need to see where we can find them because I thought that was so cool.
I was obsessed with Xena, and Hercules was the show that went with it. I've got a photo.
Yeah, I never saw that one.
But
then we were limited.
Yeah, they kind of went together. Like they crossed over sometimes. And I've got a photo of me, I think about 8 or something, at Universal Studios in Florida with Hercules and Xena, and I'm having the best day of my life.
Oh, great. And we were so much limited in television that there's many things I didn't saw. I saw all Charms like years later when I got my hand on the DVD or Blu-ray box set with everything in it. Because at home it was like, turn off the TV, turn off the TV, turn off the TV. But I want to turn off the TV. But that was the 90s. But it's quite something. Ooh, let's do some more reading.
Yes.
In the hope that we get some reading done.
I can say you can do some more and I can start.
Well, happy reading. And we'll see each other in like 45.
45, no problem.
Something like that. How do I do? Let's switch. Welcome back.
No.
How did your reading go?
Well, I think me and Clio might be at kind of the same point.
Well, it's something.
It is. I'm ready to go next time. That's me settled now.
Okay. I did a little bit more than 40
I did 38.
until you're 38. At least, are you enjoying the few pages that you've read?
I am at the moment. It's a lot of names. We're in a reading of the will type situation. So there's lots of people around. But I think once I get into it, that'll all smooth out because I'm guessing they won't all be here for long.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Great. Well, dishes need to be done.
Very
I hope
productive.
there weren't too many because it's not fun. So, yeah, I am enjoying this one. I really liked the first two. And this one I like especially because there are a lot of snakes in it. And I do love snakes.
Is that the duology that goes with? Is that the one that goes with Spinning the Dawn or something like that?
It's Six Crimson Cranes and the
okay.
Dragon's Promise.
Oh,
And the
okay.
prequel is about the stepmother of I always forget her name, the main character in the duology.
Mm-hmm.
And she has something with snakes. But I'm not gonna tell because it does spoil a little bit the duology.
Mm-hmm.
And the prequel is meant to read afterwards because it's the story of the stepmom.
Right.
Well, that's also something nice to do. And it needs to be figured out. Well, I hope you have fun with the buddy reads. Oh. That's indeed quite confusing.
I remember what book you're reading.
Which one? Nana, the Six Crimson Cranes? It's it's a duology, and then there is a prequel, and I think it ends there. So that's some nice reading done. Anyways, I have found the Red Winter is on my list as well. I need to start that at some point. So I have found some games we can play. It's something that another YouTuber, it's Daniela, and it is If Only a Page, I think. I never know if the only comes first or if the if. And she does games, and I thought that was very fun to do. So I went looking for some games we could do, and they are nature themed. So
Perfect.
Let's see if I can get those onto the screen. Let's see. I will need to do this. This. I think it's this way. Yeah, it should be like this. And then I do. Yay!
I see it.
We have it. So this one, we have to go to over here. And we need to guess like a country or a region that would be represented by all these animals.
All of them.
Well, they should be. And I've tried it out, and you have to pick. And then it says how many kilometers you're off. Which sometimes it's quite funny.
I will not be good at this game.
I think it's fun to guess, but I think we have elephants. Let's see. I think they have like smaller ears, so that should be Asia.
Okay.
And then for the rest, it's all birds. Not
Birds.
a civet. Isn't that the animal they make like this very expensive coffee from his ejections?
I think, yeah, no, you've yeah, I think so. They make coffee from that's a
nice little flower.
flower.
Little tree plant.
Little tree plant.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna help me.
Oriental.
Magpie robin.
Oriental
Oriental.
magpie robin.
So it should be like.
Oh, this one is cute. I never get our birds of prey from so close. There are a lot of them, and we live in nature reserve or preservation area, and they have sparrowhawks, and when they let them out, they put them out here, so we have a lot of those. Egret looks like one of those birds who puts his feet in the water to catch fish. Yeah, Thailand. I was thinking about Indonesia because the coffee thing I have seen on an Indonesian YouTube channel.
I mean, that sounds like it's the most distinctive, like the coffee one, because elephants and then the birds are a bit tricky to pin down.
But I don't know if they have elephants on Indonesia.
I think they do.
They do?
I think they do.
What do we try?
We've got suggestions wise, we have Thailand. Or Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Mom says Indonesia.
Oh, somewhere over
Which
here.
Is all not far.
It's all like over here. Yeah, well, let's try. I think this is one of the main Indonesians. No, Japan, yeah.
Japan is there.
Let's try this here. Oh no! Oh,
Mom!
India!
Mom, how did you miss
that? India, the whole south of India. I didn't know about the civet thing in India. I have a very good friend and best friend living in India, but in the north, like over here.
I mean, it's just not. We're not that far off.
It's not that. It's like only 4,000 kilometers. Let's try the next one. Oh, a deer. Oh, a snake. Reticulated pythons. It's like Ido and Cordelia. That would be Australia, New Zealand.
Yes.
The tokay gecko. Geckos are like also Guinea and stuff. Yeah, we would maybe have a few reptiles at home.
I feel like
what's that?
Another vote for Thailand there.
Thailand. You will have to help me on the map where it is exactly. What's that? Oh, it's like a little monkey or something. It's difficult to see here.
I see like a people down there.
Sunda Banteng. Yeah, that sounds like Indonesia, Thailand, or something like that.
It could be.
Or a holy cow. But they are brown, like.
Yeah, they're more like brown.
It's the deer that confuses me.
Yes.
It's like this is something that we would meet behind our house.
I think Thailand's not a bad guess.
No, I think it would be great.
What's that? I bring up.
A rhinoceros.
Or Vietnam, maybe.
And the other one,
But I don't think there's so many
little bird.
geckos in Vietnam.
I also get confused. You see, heron. The main name of where we are is heron.
Yeah, they have.
It's confusing. It's not our main village, but yeah, some type of deer everywhere. So let's scroll and get Asia again. So help me out. Let's try Thailand. But where exactly?
It's next to
India. I think
there. No, it's more up.
Up.
It's around
because there is Thailand and Taiwan, and we should not get confused.
Yeah, I think Thailand is somewhere there.
Somewhere over here, Tilia? We could Google where is Thailand. But I know it's what is the other part here? The world map. To be.
It's there. Is there?
Oh yeah, over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it goes like down.
Okay, let's try there. Nope. Oh, this time we are in Indonesia. Okay, but we are only 2,000 kilometers wrong.
It's practically there.
Almost, yeah. Okay, let's see.
Isn't that the same place as
wait, let's start here. Central something, spider monkey.
Asia, maybe? Central Asia?
Toucan? Toucans, isn't that... Yeah, I would say somewhere. Start Googling. That's the South Central America, but where? Oh, an atoll.
We have 2 votes for Costa Rica.
Yeah, Tilia is Googling. An atoll. We have a Cuban night atoll. Well, I have, and she's called Eva. Basically, my husband bought her for me because when we were in the shop, she followed me around in her flexarium. And she still is like very interested by me. She watches what I do. A clay-colored thrush. A bird. Oh, look at this. Tree frog. He's cute. Okay.
It is cute.
But let we have another spider monkey. Tappies.
Central Costa Rica. Spider monkey sounds bad.
Snake. I don't know this one. Looks nice. Okay, I do like snakes. I'm sorry. I do like.
I like the snake theme coming through after you just mentioned.
It's just like a daily thing, so I do not.
This is quite like a. So Costa Rica is like you see USA, you have Mexico, another country, and then Costa Rica's in the middle.
Okay, the very, 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 very small one. Somewhere.
It should be like the little spider.
Here.
Yeah, there.
Oh,
we were so close.
Well done.
That is pretty much there.
200 kilometers. So yeah, does it say? If I click here, normally, well, it would be. Well,
Game over.
Costa Rica. Yay, we did well. Well, we could do another one of those because they are fun. There is like the practical one. Or then I need to go all the way back.
1 second.
We need to take this one away. And then I need to do this. And then I need to, we're going to get good at this. Because we also have like this one.
Oh, yeah.
And there are many, many different ones. But I have found there is like animals. There is one in classic literature. I'm very bad at that one. Oh, Who's that?
Yeah,
There is one
I played one on
which is purely nature, but there is like birds and plants and stuff, and there are different options.
I played one, I thought that was brilliant.
This one is nice because you have to guess
Did
the
you
right
put it on the
answer.
screen, Mom?
I don't know. I think I did.
That's why I'm asking, because you didn't.
No, I need to do this
There
one.
you go.
Yay, forgot.
There you go.
And there are like, let's see if I can go back. So you have, there is nature, but then there is animals and a lot of things, and there is always like different options, and those ones are very hard. So and yeah, continue.
Which adaptation is called
So
especially sharp color vision?
we need to read them louder. It's like all on ice, eyes on the sky, explore the remarkable eyesight, hunting skills, and unique behaviors of golden eagles in the wild. Yeah.
Alright.
There was one, I shared it on the Discord. It was all about the ogam. Which adaptation gives golden eagles their especially sharp color vision, larger pupils than any other birds, more cones in the retina, ability to see ultraviolet light only, or infrared? I wouldn't even know what that means. Vision.
Infrared.
Infrared. I'm gonna learn a lot of words, I feel. So, what should it be?
I would think it's larger pupils.
I would think it's.
Might be B. I would guess B.
We will take this one. Yay!
As a guess.
I remember learning something at school about the different things, but it's far away. Oh, good. How much greater is a golden eagle's visual acuity compared to humans? About the same, up to 3.6 times, 10 times, or half as sharp?
It is sharper.
It is sharper.
Yeah, definitely.
But is it about 10 times
The
sharper?
10, I think.
Yeah.
Because they have really good vision, don't they?
Oh, not that much. I would have thought 10 also, because not so long ago we observed a it's not a sparrow, a buzzard, and he was hunting, and you seem like so high in the sky, you look so small, and you can see a mouse in the field that we don't spot.
Exactly. So, yeah.
It's like, okay.
Don't think it was a good guess.
Yeah. Oh, yes. What is a typical speed range golden eagles can reach during a hunting dive? Oh, miles. 70, 90. Look up kilometers. 16. 150, 200, 250, 200. That 300. That seems much. Put it into kilometers.
It's in this. How much? 17.
Because
like 80 to like.
It must be like 100 kilometers.
80 is like 120, and then 50.
Yeah.
If it's 80 kilometers an hour,
I would go for 80 then.
That's on 120, which is almost like 273. Starting to get a lot.
Yeah, no,
So I
it
would
must
guess
be A, maybe. No,
it was that high.
Why does it is so fast when it's? Nope. No, I lost it here. What's the notable characteristics of golden eagle nesting behavior? They nest only on the ground. I don't think so. They reuse and add to the same nest for years. They build a new nest every time, or they use abandoned nests of other birds. I would reuse. I would think the same. I think this would.
Yeah.
Yay.
We
did got 2 out of 4, which is.
It's not bad.
Let's see. Let's do this one.
Lie detector.
Yes, it's. You have to say it's true or false.
Oh, okay.
about how animals develop and display innate or learned behaviors in the wild. So, many migratory animals navigate using Earth's magnetic shield, or they rely on the moon's gravity to find their way. I would say the magnetic field as well.
I think a lot of birds do.
Yeah, Jorin. I was going to ask Jorin, but he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. I think he got bored.
No, I think he's afraid I'm going to ask him a question.
Yeah.
I would go for the magnetic shield. Yeah.
Yes.
Imprinting in ducklings happens rapidly soon after hatching, or is a gradual process?
Immediately, is it not?
I would say rapidly. Also, because they say like in what is it that isn't there the movie with a girl that makes them fly?
Where she finds some the ducks, but yeah. Plus, there's all those kind of funny things where they imprint on someone else rather than the duck. It's another animal. It's a kind of common thing in films.
Meerkats. Oh, I love those. Teach pup to hunt by letting them hunt alone without assistance, or by giving them scorpions with the stingers removed.
I think it would be the latter one.
This one, yeah. But they do have, I know, like daycare and stuff. So
yeah, they're quite a community animal, aren't they? So
yeah. So parrots can learn to mimic human speech through vocal learning, or vocalizations are entirely innate and cannot be influenced by learning.
I think they can be learned.
They learn because they imitate.
Yeah.
And they imitate even like a person's voice.
So yeah, they obviously learn.
Because when I was growing up, where we had our house, and then we had my parents had bought like a piece of land to have a vegetable garden on. That would like join gardens, and we could see it, but it's like not on our house. And the next door, people had parrots, and they imitated even our voice. So the parents thought we would call them from like in our garden. And the other way around, they would mimic my grandmother's voice, asking us what we were doing.
That's crazy.
It was quite confusing sometimes, but fun. Let's do this one. About demystify the crucial roles of soil microbes in nutrient cycling, plant health, and soil structure. We are going to suffer. The words are in here.
Okay.
We need to find them. And then there is 4. And in my experience, they do not use the same letter twice.
Okay.
So
the
microbial progress converting atmospheric N2 into plant usable forms is called nitrogen. Oh my gosh, this is like very scientific.
I don't think I'm going to be much help to you on these ones.
I'm gonna. Yeah, sometimes there are words that I know. Sometimes I use the Google to find them, because I know the answer in Dutch or in French, and then I look for the translation.
I don't even see any words in the word search. Let alone the right ones.
Could that be compost?
The
composition of a creates soil.
It's in the grid, so if you don't find it in the grid, it's not bad.
Yeah, let's read them all. These soil microbes are famous for antibiotic production and disease suppression. Oof. Wow. I think I'm gonna pass on this one.
Yeah, I don't.
Too scientific this time.
This is
no.
Let's see. We also have this one. Is it easier? Oh, slime molds and their problem-solving abilities. Let's see what it gives, but I don't think so.
Ooh.
Slime
Oh, it's a
mold
crossword.
use taxis to move toward food or away from toxins. Guided by chemical. Complex, surprising. Oh, I know that there is like this blob thing, but I don't know anything about it. Nope, it will be too hard.
That's also Thursday.
It's very scientific.
Yeah. Not sciencey. When I
No.
do Trivial Pursuit, I go for the pop culture or for the book one. I don't do the science or the geography.
I do the animal ones, but this one is like
A little bit above my pay grade.
yeah,
Very hard.
makes me think about the blob slime thing that really does exist, and they cut it up,
Yes.
and then it's the same one, and it's. But I don't
That's
know a
weird,
lot
but
about it.
no.
Let's see if we have something more easy. I have also this one. I need to go back and do this. Yay! This is like cards, and then again it has questions, but it has like
I didn't know that one. That you said that, so
it's
that's the only one I didn't try out.
it has like sometimes you need to guess, but it's like all type of things, and it also has questions on like the people who and the organisms who preserve nature. So located off the coast of this US state. Okay. Very difficult word. Marine National Monument is the largest marine conservation area fully protected by the United States, primarily because the ecosystem is home to over 7,000 species, many of which are only found there, such as the endangered Hawaiian monk seal and the threatened green turtle. So that's.
So we need people that are in the States to be answering this one.
Yes.
Or we could guess Hawaii, since it's the
It
Hawaiian
seems the most
monk
sensible.
seal. And anyone from the US knowing this? It's not about sharks, so Klaus is not going to be any help.
No.
So let's try Hawaii.
Go for it.
Yay! That was it.
Oh, that's great.
Conservation heroes. These Australian conservationists archived worldwide fame. Achieved, it's little on the screen, fame from an international wildlife documentary series.
Steve Irwin, is it not?
No idea.
We will try that.
He's the only one I know.
Yay!
That was it.
I like the flower that popped up.
General information. Country
Takes over 2.5 million square kilometers of its land, the most in the world. Brazil, Germany, China, or Nigeria. Is the Amazon forest in Brazil still completely protected?
Let's check. Or what does like spoilery checking?
My first thought was the Amazon, but like China, if we're talking like size.
I mean,
China
is so big, and it's not completely.
I know, but they too are known to eat like everything.
They too are known to like eat everything they find.
So. I don't know if it's true though. I know they eat turtles.
I know you like
and
dogs are like real, but I think there are things that are not real.
Like,
but they do eat scorpions in Thailand, so
yes, there are cultures who eat tarantulas. I need to have a close eye on mine. Not to eat. No, Nigeria seems it's big.
Nigeria, but it's not big enough.
I don't know. It's.
I would guess
China or Brazil. Anyone?
Yeah, if anyone has an idea, it's definitely not Germany.
Germany is bigger than Belgium.
Yes, I know.
But if it's not that big, I think.
I think Germany is like completely.
Dini Klaus. On a besoin de ton aide. Let's ask Niklas. He reads
You can pick between the two.
non-fiction and animal stuff. Si tu devrais deviner quel pays protège 2,5 millions de kilomètres carrés, le Brésil ou la Chine? La Chine? So Niklas says China.
Okay,
Let's try China then.
let's go.
Nope.
It was
Brazil, the Amazon. So it's still protected.
So it's still protected.
Good guess though.
Current events. Health experts are describing nature for their patients, prescribing. What is a health benefit of hiking and the outdoors? Increase fitness, tones the whole body, curbs depression and anxiety, or all of the above?
I would say
All of the above. Because they make me walk for anxiety.
yeah.
And
otherwise
they
I would've
make
said
me
anxiety.
walk for my intestine.
I think it's all.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are not all difficult.
No. Protected areas are acknowledged as
and
the key
tool for
conservation.
conservation.
How many protected areas exist worldwide?
Oh, gosh. More than 250 protected
Absolutely.
worldwide. 510,000?
That seems
That's the
that's the
most.
most. I would more like guess 295,000.
Yeah,
Because that's
Yeah.
more
I
like
think less than the most.
Yes.
That would be this one.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay.
That's sad though. If we see the Earth, how many
yeah.
of you
It could
basically?
be like 5,000. Science. Oh,
Science and technology.
that's not fighting.
This form of technology is helping to develop our knowledge of climate change by collecting valuable and hard to get environmental information through the use of its sensors and self-navigating properties. So that would not be smartphones. That would not be 3D laser scanners. That would not be nanocomputers.
So it,
Because they do not
no, and so it could
unnamed
only be
autonomous
this.
vehicles. Because they can go everywhere. Yay.
Yes, it can only be that.
Geography. Which of the following country is not part of the Congo Basin, the world's second largest rainforest and vital ecosystem that provides food, water, medicine, and cultural resources for people who live in the region? Cameroon, Central African Republic, Equatorial Guinea, and Nigeria.
I would say Equatorial Guinea.
Cameroon,
I don't know where that lies.
it's Africa.
Yeah, it's all Africa, basically.
I'm wondering if Guinea, because it's Papua New Guinea, next to Indonesia, where the how was it called? Yorim's lizard came from. We had a lizard looking like Toothless of How to Train Your Dragon.
So
Ah, cute.
It was so cute, but lizards don't live very old. They are more like 4, 5, 6 years. It's like chameleons. They be like 4 or 5 years old and they become completely senile before dying. It's very sad to see.
That's a shame.
I don't know. I would go for Nigeria or Cameroon. I'm wondering if Cameroon is not like in the upper part of like where is Côte d'Ivoire, and
I have no idea.
Nigeria is a country where they get oil. No, it's not more on the higher side.
No, it's a bit more down.
Because I know the Congo Basin is quite central because it's where
Yes.
Belgium had. So you have the two Congos, and I don't know. I would say Cameroon.
He's stuck on that one.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's not that. It's not
It was
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
So we need to look up at some point where is Cameroon and to know. Conservation heroes. As an environmentalist, This rubber tapper fought to preserve the Amazon
Right
rainforest.
on the edge.
Oh, yes. Oh, and Nigeria is very in the bow. Like if you have
here,
Africa, yeah, but let's show it. It's
yeah,
like,
sure.
but I can't see. I don't see if
Maybe a little bit.
if you can, if you, we can see it. But it's like in the bow of Africa, like in
Yes.
the Gulf. But,
Like Mauritania is right under it.
Yeah.
And,
so it's
and it's next to the Central Africa.
we would have learned a lot of things today. Preserved the Amazon rainforest and advocated for the human rights of peasants and indigenous people of Brazil. Oof. Chico Mendes sounds very Spanish. And Brazil speaks Portuguese, I think.
Yes.
Raoni Metutire? Beto Marubo and Isidro Baldenegro? That would be a wild guess.
Yeah, no idea on this one.
What sounds Portuguese?
It all sounds a bit Portuguese.
You know what? Let's take
I would have said Chico, but
Chico Mendes.
the last name is not really.
Isidro.
Well, with Raoni, it is a lot.
Mendes sounds so Spanish.
Yes, Mendes is not Portuguese enough.
Let's ask an innocent hand. Mayrin! Yeah! She's my favorite innocent hand. She's the youngest. Il faut que tu viennes choisir. She doesn't want to. Ah, there she comes. Il faut choisir un nom. Il faut choisir Raoni, Beto ou Isidro. Tu choisirais quoi? Okay, this one? Okay, let's try. No. Oh, Celia!
I actually was right.
Merci, Meme. Current events caused by nutrient runoff from agricultural and urban areas into oceans and lakes. This environmental problem causes dead zones where oxygen is so depleted that life can no longer be supported. Algae blooms.
Susie says the S is Portuguese and what is that in Spanish?
Unsustainable aquaculture, ocean acidification, or coral bleaching.
I think it's
ocean
we heard talking about that
acids. Yeah, it's like why we cannot use like the
what's in French? You know it?
Oui, le purin des vaches. So the cows mess on the fields anymore.
It's too acid.
Yeah. Oh no, algae blooms.
Well, algae is also in the sea, right?
Yeah, but how does it come into runoff from our agricultural? Maybe it's something that goes into the water that makes them.
Maybe.
Hi, Jorim.
He wants actually.
You are hungry.
He's hungry.
Conservation heroes. This Mexican activist of Otomi Tolek origin is the co-founder of the Re-Earth Initiative, an April 2020 campaign that mobilized thousands of people to participate in various digital protests globally against the climate crisis. In 2023, she was named as one of the 100 people of Latin origin that committed the most committed climate action by the organization Shashama Mama and EFE Verde. Oh my God.
It is a girl, but I suppose it's all girl names.
Oh, I would go for one of those. But that's so.
Xia Bastida? Xia?
Do we follow you?
Xia sounds not too Mexican. The mountain Nemo?
We'll try. Nope. The other
I
one.
should really stay with my first
We
guesses
should
every
listen
time.
to Tilia.
My first guesses are not that bad.
General information. Migrating species such as pronghorn, monarch butterflies, and humpback whales are not aware of national and/or park boundaries, but in many cases they travel tens of thousands of kilometers for food or to mate. Recognizing the need of these migration species, what is the most important key to their survival? Better breeding zones in zoos and aquariums? No.
No, absolutely.
Connecting their habitats, stopping hunting and trapping, stopping pollution.
Not. Or stopping hunting.
No, connecting habitats.
Connecting habitats.
You know, here they do that. You see when they make like animal bridges to get two parts of the forest together. They do that for that reason. General information. There are nearly 15,000 of these places covering almost 8% of the world's oceans and are important for protecting biodiversity as well as supporting health and the economy. Plastic islands.
Absolutely.
Not marine protected areas, coastal zones, or mangrove forests.
I think it's
I'd say second one.
protected areas.
I would say protected because they are important. I would go for that. Yeah. Oh, science and technology help. This rapid advancing technology is used to detect deforestation or other changes in the landscape as well as to provide more accurate counts of wildlife populations. It provides the broadest possible view of the Earth. So it will not be Google Street View.
No.
It will not be AI.
Satellite
Imagery or world, or the World
The
Meteorological
satellites are
Organization.
quite growing.
Yeah, and we see a lot of. But can we count wildlife from space? Can you count like how many gnus there are?
Well, it depends on the wildlife, I think, especially.
Let's try. Yay!
Do it now.
Biodiversity. Approximately 95% of its reptiles, 89% of its plant life, and 92% of its mammals exist nowhere else on Earth. It's known as a biodiversity hotspot and is famous for its lemurs primates. 32 different species
Madagascar,
with
then.
small bodies, long noses, and
That's
large. Madagascar.
Beyond the movie.
Yeah, but I want to go there because they do like organized scientific trips to there, and you can go be volunteer. You have to pay, but you volunteer to go count animals.
Oh, nice.
And there are videos on that about that on YouTube and on Madagascar, and I watched them before to see if I could spot it. The zonosaurs we got. Conservation heroes. This young conservationist whose death was commemorated in song was recognized as China's first martyr in the field of environmental protection for dedication to protecting the endangered red-crowned crane. Oh,
This book is really...
this the cranes in the book. Yeah, but who protected them? Oh my gosh, I cannot pronounce that correctly. Never ever. Tilia, try.
Yangsun Ma, Xiu Xiu Xuan, Trang Yiqian, and Madu Rao, I think.
Studying Korean helps.
It helps. She learned a bit how to
Okay.
talk. But Chinese and Korean.
Who has an idea? We will need an innocent hand again.
Yes. It could be anything.
Naoki!
Changing the innocent hand.
Since Mary wasn't really...
C'est pas grave, on a besoin de pas longtemps.
Tu dois choisir un nom, parce qu'on ne sait pas. Le 1, le 2, le 3 ou le 4.
Je les lise ou ça va? Je vais les redire. Donc on a Yongsun Ma, Xiu Xiu Chuan, Trong. C'est Trong. C'est un O, hein?
Je pense, mais l'écran petit... We can...
Trang.
Wait. Trang, c'est un A, N-E.
Yongyan and then Madu
Ah.
Rao.
Ah! But Clio says...
Only the first name seems
fully Chinese.
But that is based on Mandarin. Yes, she's not wrong. It could be based on Mandarin.
On suit Clio? Oui. No kisses, we follow. We'll try. Oh no.
You know
It's
what? I was actually thinking
the
choose my
second
own
one.
one, but
I
probably
don't.
it's.
Well,
I'm good
it's
with these names.
we did
Oh,
9 out of 15, which is not that bad.
yeah,
It's not bad.
It's not that bad. We could have done worse.
definitely have the worst.
Let's see. I will need to ask you, how come you know Asia that well?
Yes, actually. First island, now Chinese.
Well, we have done, it's like 3 hours.
Yes, it's been 2 hours. We did like 2 sprints.
And I have hungry kids. So I think we are going to like
Call
wrap
it.
it up here. Thank you all for being here. I hope you had fun, at least a little bit. I got some stuff done. I will be doing sprints again next week on Saturday, but then what's to me 8 p.m. in the evening. So that would be 7.
It'd be 7 for me.
For
It
me,
would
and
probably
then
be
afternoon for many of the
kind of early afternoon for the
the Americans. Around 2, if I count at 12, for some of them it would be 2 p.m. Because I looked a little bit in the hours that Leandra does her sprints, because she's like in that time zone. Oh,
That's actually
that is impressive
absolutely.
and very courageous, because I think
Mandarin
it's so difficult.
It's very hard.
Mm.
I must say the Korean alphabet is actually quite easy to write. It would be like the easiest one I know out of Japanese, Mandarin.
Chinese, no?
Mandarin
Wow.
and Japanese, like kanji, are much harder than Hangul to write.
I have
That's
tried
really hard.
Hindi. I have
You
tried
tried
Hindi, but it's hard.
It's also less complicated than Chinese, but
Hindi,
it's also very hard.
it's hard. It's very hard. Okay, well, thank you for being there, all of you. We'll see each other on Discord.
yes.
Don't hesitate also to use like the voice chat if you wanna strategize for the finding of the prayer. That's why I added in the voice chat, because sometimes it's easier. But all up to you. See you soon then. Have a
Bye.
nice day.
Bye.